And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K.
OG O'Neal, Brewski.
So glad to have you with us on this journey. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand.
Dan Rule.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of
Cash Nasty and Kai Cenat.
These games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Here we go.
And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Walter in at the small forward position. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
O'Neal, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Now here's Dick. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to O'Neal. And they'll get another chance. And at last, they get one to fall.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Quickly deciding where to go with it.
Set it up. 2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball doors.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Kai.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah. 5. The lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Pirtle, the pass to Olynyk. Steps back. Brown, no good. Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Quickly. Deflected. There's 47 seconds left in the first. From down in the low post, hit.
Kai.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his... second foul.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Quickly outside, beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job
Shaq Diesel.
multiple positions.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Raptors trail by 10. Brown passes to Mitchell. Back to Brown. Fires for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Boy, so assertive off the catch. Bruce Brown ready to rise and fire on the pass.
To the wing on the left. Launches it. Counted from distance.
That's how you
Nasty.
come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's good. 2 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. We're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Olynyk. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trail by 14. Boucher passes to Brown. Back to Boucher. Now here's Brown. Pass to Abaji. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Launches a 3. Brown, no good. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Fires the 3. hits a three-pointer.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now here's Mitchell. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Boucher. Walter, he's checked in for Abaji. And it's Dick in for Mitchell. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in. Walters has gotten his first points of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Fades. Count it. Good.
Louise. On the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here he goes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Raptors trail by 17. The three from Barnes. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on the way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. He's now 1 for 2.
Chris Breezy.
The 3 from Barnes. No luck on that one.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the visitors call time here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. The visitors with the ball. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Barnes and Poeltl down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Walter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Quickly.
Blocked! They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. On target from range. He's got 15.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. Really buckling down on the defensive end.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Barnes, it's good.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And
Guy got
the
hops.
3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Off target from 3-point range. Gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Here's O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Away team foul. Number 99. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Pirtle in the post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 2nd.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And he's good on the second. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. The 15-footer is good.
And just not
Vince
letting up
Staples.
I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots it from the high post. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Cash nasty.
No one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Quickly. This one for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can
Kid
see
cut
the ball
it.
through the net.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Now Quickly. Here's Dick. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Olenix checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Quickly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Wow, the ease with which he got up off his feet. Go ahead, Bruce Brown.
Gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they
Kid
found
cut
better
it.
shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
O'Neal misses. Here's Walter. Outside Barnes. 4-3. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout.
Shaq still got it.
We're coming. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc, he drops it from range.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Outside, Brown. From the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. And the visitors call time here. Change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. He can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's quickly with a miss. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him a double-double in this one.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. It's stolen by Barnes. That three's off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And that one misses. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, BA, and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. That one's good for 2.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
It's stolen by Barnes.
Away team foul. Number 19. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
.146 left to play in the fourth quarter. All sorts of time. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. He's gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Down low. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. The truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
And the visitors call time here.
That was your record. What was it?
Here's Brown. There's the three. That shot off the mark. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Barnes banked it in off the glass.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Drops in the 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes, it's good.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Outside, Brown. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Fourth team foul.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the general. And that one comes up a bit short.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Shoots. Walter pulls it in. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside O'Neal. The 3 is up. The shot no good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports.